How does the center of dilation affect scale factor? Imagine you have a rubber band and you stretch it from a fixed point. The way it stretches depends on where that fixed point is. In geometry, this fixed point is called the center of dilation. It plays a big role in how a shape changes size during a dilation. The scale factor is the number that tells us how much bigger or smaller the shape gets. But how does the center of dilation influence this number? That's what we're going to explore. The center of dilation is a specific point in the plane from which all parts of a figure are expanded or contracted. When you perform a dilation, every point on the shape moves along a straight line that passes through this center. The distance from the center to each point is multiplied by the scale factor to find where that point ends up on the new shape. If the scale factor is more than 1, the shape gets bigger and moves away from the center. If it's between 0 and 1, the shape shrinks and moves closer to the center. And if the scale factor is negative, the shape flips over and scales in size, but it also reflects across the center. The position of the center matters a lot. If the center is inside the shape grows or shrinks around that point, keeping the same shape but changing size. If the center is outside the shape moves toward or away from that point, changing its position but still keeping the same shape. The center itself stays fixed during the dilation, no matter where it is. So, the main thing to remember is that the scale factor controls how much the shape grows or shrinks. The center of dilation controls where the shape is anchored and how it shifts position. Both work together to produce a similar shape that is proportionally larger or smaller but keeps the same angles and shape. When working with triangles, circles, or polygons, knowing the center helps you predict where the new shape will appear and how it relates to the original. This is key for proving shapes are similar or for solving problems involving resizing. The center of dilation doesn't change the scale factor itself but determines how the size change is applied and where the shape ends up in the plane.